Today, I have a very, very special guest, Mr. Jordan Fleming. He is someone who's behind the scenes of a company called smartphone.io. He was a musician that turned into a businessman, did well over $10 million in annual revenue and all kinds of stuff. But most importantly, his expertise in sales is going to allow us to kind of learn a couple of new things from him. So for this conversation, our session is around taking chaos into consistency and building a smart and scalable sales systems. Three things that we're going to talk about is how to turn every call into an instant feedback. Number two is how to coach in the moment, not after the mistake. And third, how to actually systematize all of that and let it drive on its own. But before we go any further, Jordan, what's your story? Like, who are you? How did you get into this whole digital space? Like, help us understand your journey so far.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. It's great to speak to you and excited to be on this podcast. Yeah, so I started out as a musician. I had no intention of going into business whatsoever. If you had asked the 14-year-old Jordan if he'd ever have a company and employees and go into business, he would have, I don't know, he'd have punched you in the mouth. But at the end of the day, I went through and did my postgraduate, did masters and most of a PhD in music, and realized that I didn't like to work for anybody. And the only really thing you can do with a PhD in music, unless you are super lucky, is to teach at a university, and that was never going to be in my future. So I literally quit my PhD and started a marketing consultancy of all things, with zero background in marketing and zero experience, but built it up and then as we were implementing, as we doing all that, we got into doing a lot of systems to execute a lot of the marketing strategic elements we were developing. We needed a system, we didn't have a CRM, we didn't have you realize. And so I started to do that, and then I got really into it. And then from a smartphone perspective, what happened is I was building custom CRMs for people and side of another platform. And I met my co-founders who were also doing that. And I kind of just said, hey, I got an idea. And they went, well, we can build that. And here we are, right? And genuinely, that is, it wasn't a massively planned thing, but I think that all those experiences even from music to the marketing to technology have brought me to a place where we've been able to scale Smartphone as a team, and also working with our individual customers. I work with a lot of our customers. I speak to them, and the background lets me, I think, give a broader set of advice than if I had a very narrow background.
And I'm gonna have to assume you play the guitar.
Yes, I do.